Hello, Magi, and today we're going to be continuing the Hidden Star in 4 Seasons dialogue. So, if you guys saw the last episode, we just cleared it up with Reimu thanks to TH Crab and Yats for the help, and so we're going to continue the other two characters. So this time, I'm going to be tackling on Ayas, so let's go to Ayas. Alright, this should be easy because, again, the same results. GG well played, pretty much. So above the forest and the foothills, it's midsummer. Even though it was fall over at the mountain. I've way too much power. Hey you, yes you in the black over there. Are you enjoying this summer day? If you have nothing else to do, come cool me off with that stupid big fan of yours. The seasons are strange, but the fairy's excitement certainly is too. You don't seem related to the incident, so without further ado, allow me to blow you into next week. Woohoo! Let's fight! It's time for a midsummer war. I surrender! I've gone and wasted my energy on something that had nothing to do with the incident. That said though, you're quite strong for a fairy. I had way more power than I know what to do with. I feel like I could even become the god of the new world right now. An insect fairy going berserk. Well, I suppose the summer heat just got to her. This doesn't seem big enough to write an article about. Let's continue gathering material on the abnormal weather. Alright, let's see what's next. Not that I need to shoot. What? What's a tengu like you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. We made an agreement. Whoops, please excuse me. This was your territory, yes? If you're saying you come in here already knowing that, we're gonna have a problem. I came here to do a bit of journalism. This spot appears to be the exact center of the fall area, so I would gladly appreciate it if I could ask you a few questions. This mountain doesn't just belong to the tengu, you know? So that's your way of doing things, huh? Deciding all by yourself to scrap our non-aggression treaty. In that case, I'll give you a good warm welcoming. With my way of doing things. A mountain hag's way, that is. I don't know, girl. You're gonna have a lot of trouble convincing us otherwise. I mean, really a lot of trouble. Yeah, pretty much. Let's pause for a moment. I bear no ill will of any kind towards you. We respect the independent and naturalistic way of life that Yamaba follow. I simply came here because I wish to ask you a few questions. Haha, you tengu sure are a crafty lot after all. You come in here threatening someone with force, and then you have the gall to say I want to ask some questions. I like you. I'll accept any interview or whatever you've got. Thank you ever so much. I knew all along that your species is actually quite friendly. So what's this interview about? Have you noticed anything in particular about this year's fall? Huh? Is there something going on? Well, that was easy. I thought I was expecting a little longer in terms of dialogue, but whatever. It got the job done, and I'm sorry, Lily White, but y'all blasted. What beautiful cherry blossoms. It seems that the shrine's been taken over by berserk fairies and yokai, though. Is Reimu out, I wonder? She sure is laid back. A tengu reporter. If you're here for one of your violent interviews, I'll have to decline. Just leave right now, okay? Huh? Just who are you? I'm Kumano, the shrine guardian's god. I chase away intruders while the shrine man is out. Komanu, was there really one of those around? Well, that's fine. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Hello, I just said I'm chasing away intruders. If you intend to stay in the shrine any longer, I'll give you no mercy. I kind of feel sorry for her. She's actually trying to be helpful, and then, you know, she gets bopped. But oh well. It could have turned out much worse, and it could have turned out much worse. So I'd like to ask about these abnormal cherry blossoms. Fuck, I missed one. Excuse me, you're trying to violently chase me out just now. Fine. So the cherry blossom, was it? Or was it the berserk fairies you wanted to know about? I'd like to know anything about I'd like to know about anything out of the ordinary that you've noticed, yes? I'm sorry, but I don't know anything about what's going on. Really, I've got nothing. Is that so? Your expression does seem to say as much. The Yamaba from before didn't have any information either. We have an incident big enough to cover all of Gisokyo, but absolutely no clues as to the ringleader. This may be a work of someone far more insidious and strategically minded than I thought. I can feel a once-in-a-thousand-year scoop coming on. Given who you were dealing with, I wouldn't be out of the possibility of saying, what the fuck you call it again? That, you know, a good-ass story. Whoa, a tengu! Yes, that's right. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Could you perhaps spare a moment? No. We might have the same classification, but you're our mortal enemy. I didn't imagine what a tengu might show up, but geez, what a surprise. I'm brimming with... Okay, the same dialogue. What? Yep, same dialogue. I don't care who. I want to try this power out on someone. This gal here. Well, time for me to head on back. Ah, she ran off. I'm interested in this new face too, though. Could you lend me a moment of your time? Sure, thanks for facing off with me. Facing off? You do mean for an interview, right? Nope, not at all. It seems like this bliss is giving me strength. So I'm gonna hurl all that strength at you. Eat this, you damn dirty tengu. What a pointlessly belligerent attitude. Not bad, if you ask me. In fact, it's my favorite. And we repeat the cycle of easy. Let's see. Yeah, that was about it. Alright then, let's proceed with the interview. Crying time. Okay. You said a moment ago that the blizzard was giving you power. What exactly did you mean by that? Sorry, but I'm not sure either. I can feel strange power flowing forth or something. I'm not usually this eager to fight either. I want to live a nice, quiet life, if anything. Also, my back feels kind of odd, I think. Who's that girl carrying that bamboo a moment ago? Do you know her? A what? A girl with bamboo? Who are you talking about? That strange girl who's dancing behind you before we fought. You're kidding! Sure, this is a pretty harsh blizzard, but I could definitely tell someone was dancing right behind me. Jesus Slashers have zero abilities to pay attention. Noted. My back's felt hot for a while now, so I've turned around to see what's the matter many times, but there hasn't been anyone there. If your back feels hard, you should go see a doctor, or maybe a mason would be better in your case. Huh? Miss, there's a door stuck to your back. Huh? Wow, talk about scary. I see that girl from before was possessing you via your back and giving you power. Perhaps she was hiding in the back of all the others have fought too. If you don't enter a tiger's lair, you can't catch his cubs. Let's see. Wow, that's a lot of rooms in here. Alright. Come on. What do we got? I finally found a material witness. With that, I'd like to begin our interview. What? The thing from before? How'd you get in here? I went through the Jesus back. Ah, I guess I left the door open. Oh, yeah, same thing. What do you think you bring a tengu in here? We're never going to hear the end of this. Yeah, I did mess up, but I don't think Master would get mad at us. Our job is to drive Tengu away after all. All we gotta do is shoot her down here. Your job is to drive Tengu away? What in the world are you two? I'm my Terra whatever. We're twin children to serve a god of hindrance. We're fundamentally the same type of being as you. A god of hindrance? I feel like I've heard that phrase before somewhere. Yes, a god of hindrance. A god who works to prevent things. Our job is to behave the same way as Tengu in order to drive Tengu away. I only wanted to interview the two of you about the 4 seasons, but it looks like I have no choice but to fight. I didn't expect to have to do this here, right here, of all places, but... Behold, feast your eyes on we two servants' secret ceremony, the Tengu Odoshi. You're a bark and no bite. Wow, she's strong. Sure didn't expect that. It seems that we underestimated her. There's no need for me to show such hostility. There's no need for me to show such hostilities towards you. All I want is information on the 4 seasons incidents, that's all. The season incident? No, that's not our fault. Huh? Really? See, by dancing behind the pack, there's no limit to how much of a target's potential we can draw out. We receive orders to seek out potential in people who are normally hidden, and to drive away any yokai serve as hindrance, such as Tengu and the like. The incident is not our fault, it's the fairy, sprites, and divine spirits who went crazy from our dancing. Jotting all this down, and so to sum it all up, your superior ordered the two of you to grant power to yokai in various places. The fairies were berserk as a side effect of that, which made nature become strange. So you two are the culprit behind the season incident, aren't you? Sorry, hang on a second. Huh? Understood. What was that? Did Master give us a call? Yeah. Yes, she summoned us. We're probably in for a scolding. Ugh, this is the worst. Oh, they don't seem to be coming back. Well, I've managed to find a culprit, responsible for the season incident though. But a god of hindrance. I really do feel like I've heard about one in Tengu history before. I would have liked to ask those two some more questions, but that aside, this is quite the mysterious world we have. To think that Jesus' back would have such a vast world inside of it. Haha, how very interesting. A Tengu in the land of the back door. Just what is this world coming to? We are beings who are meant to govern hindrance, just like Tengu, but we belong in different places. Just like Tengu, what in the world are you? My name is Okinamara. I'm the god of the back door, a god of hindrance. A god of, yeah, you get the idea. That's a lot of time. Yeah, exactly, that's a fucking shit ton. Well, a tengu such as yourself should already understand. Understand the fact, of course, that no god could possibly have so many divine natures at once. Meaning, you think I'm lying, don't you? Well, yes. Or perhaps you're not lying, but get the feeling that you're concealing your true nature. Well, I'm an absolutely secret god. This may very well be my true nature after all. Hindrance, a secret god. Oh, I remember now. Our ancestors, the people of Hindrance, split into two groups. One settled on the mountains and became Tengu. The other hid behind the Buddha, living in human settlements. That is to say, a secret god of Hindrance. Could you be? How many times must I say, I am that very god? I have a wide variety of titles. Which one do you think most accurately represents my true form? Didn't you say just a while ago that your true form was a secret god? A god of Hindrance, who also means a god of Tengu warding. That is to say, I am a god who eliminates Tengu from this world. That's why I laughed at first. A Tengu of all things has entered the land of Tengu warding. Such utter chica that you crow of. Be vanquished in earnest, you foolish Tengu reporter. Alright, so we just finished Aya, so we'll be tackling on Aya's extra mode. And I gotta admit, her ending was actually much more interesting. Nothing too insane, if you will. But it was nice to see what happened in that ending. That was like I really enjoyed that ending comparatively to Reimu's. But again, there wasn't much lore significance compared to the two. It was just nice though. If you guys beat it, then you know why. Kinda. Let's see. Extra season. Let's just fucking tackle this done and then be done by us supposedly. But we gotta deal with this though. All right, let's see. What? You're back? We got the scolding of our lives because of you. Begone this instant, you filthy Tengu wretch. But yeah, obviously with the backstory these girls were talking about, seems like obviously there's much more hate towards the Tengu because of the supposed split between their crew and the Tengu's crew. So that's what I'm understanding. So yeah, the Tengus aren't exactly the loved here. Hear me, I am the Crow Tengu of the Gale, Aya Shameimaru. I have come forth to gamble the future of the Tengu on a second duel. God of Hindrance Okina, answer my challenge. The Tengu from before? You must certainly be a bold one to appear before me again. Last time you escaped thanks to your cowardly trap, but this time you won't get away. I won't get away? What are you saying? Well, aren't you the one who fled? After I had you return the power on your back, you were rendered completely helpless. That's when you entered the door on your back and returned to your own world. You're the one who ran. I had a slight suspicion that might be the case. I had been fighting you, but before I knew it, I was back against Tokyo. All the seasonal magic I gathered was taken by you and forcibly released. And that itself was a trap to eject me. I should have known. Indeed, that's why you'll never win. No matter how many times you try, you'll meet the same end. Did you really think that, having figured out all that, I charged back in here without a plan? Oh, a plan you say? Take a look at my back. Oh, I see, you came with the power of the gap between seasons. Exactly, I want to connect the powers from the turning point of the seasons. The gap between seasons where the vitality of the others is lost, and where all the evil in the world rears its head. Haha, so if I absorb and release that power, I'll be destroyed by the Tengu's evil power. But if you had stayed quiet, I might not have realized. Why tell me? I figured that a god such as yourself would be sure to figure it out anyway. And I'm not here to destroy you either. I don't want to ensnare you in some cowardly trap. I just want to nullify the one you used. So you wish to fight fair and square, is it? Very well then. To honor your courage, I won't use any seasonal energy. It's less that I want a fair match, and more that I want to interview you. You're a god of Hindrance who share an ancestor with us Tengu after all. I'd like to inquire as to the history of outcasts from society such as yourself, and what you're going to do in the future. Very well, if you win, I'll give you an interview or whatever else. After all, Gitsuki's origins could not be told of without us including whatever beings of Hindrance as well. Behold, listen to speak of it. This is the hidden god of Hindrance's true form. Oh shit. Well, to be fair, I was in her hitbox range, so you can die. You actually gotta hit the target by yourself. So there you go. There's that. But so long as I'm not doing anything else, I should be good to go. So I'll meet you guys once I'm done. Had enough yet? Splendid. That's more than enough. I understand your strength now. This is my loss. No, it's my loss. Without this back magic, I wouldn't have stand a chance against you. And that power is ultimately yours. The fight was built on the basic assumption that I would be using that power. Now that I've seen that, I can tell that I've been dancing your palm from the very beginning. True, I could have closed your back door at any time and drawn from another source of power. But I decided not to, and it's your courage that I chose to honor by doing so. Whether or not you were on my palm, that doesn't change the fact that you won. Stand proud. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, why shouldn't I claim victory? So as promised, I'll be conducting my interview with you now. Yes. So for starters, why did you do all this? And by this, I mean the 4 Seasons incident. I've been feeling it's about time for me to release my 2 servants. So I was looking for their successors. In order to draw in candidates with potential from a wide area, I had the 2 of them draw out the latent abilities of absolutely everybody. The Seasons simply arrived a bit strange because of the Fairy's Divine Spirit's latent power. I see, so did you find a successor then? Nope, not yet. I do have plenty of candidates though. But I suppose this can be the last time I use the back doors all over Gitsokyo. I'm sure my message has already been received. Alright, next question. Hold on, how many questions are there? As many as I need. I'm tired after the battle. Can we do this another time? Oh, I know. How about I go visit the home of all you tengu? Now that I've seen you, I've become quite interested in the tengu of today. And if the tengu works out, why not forge a peace agreement? Fine, that's all fine. But you better promise me this. Don't accept interviews from anyone but me. I can't let anyone else get their hands on a scoop this big. Yes. All for that scoop, man. All about that newspaper. Alright. GG, well played. Alright. That's done. Now we have Chiruno, which I'll do in the future. And we still have Marissa, because, you know, I didn't actually finish her off for obvious reasons before. So I'll deal with Marissa when I can in the future, but yeah. Alright, so that'll be about it. But yeah, Aya's really very interesting because obviously hers deal with the newspaper, but more importantly, it deals with the whole Tengu society-ish. And it also talks about like the whole history between Tengu and this, supposedly, if I understood it correctly. Which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, like again, the Hidden Star's having a lot of good lore stuff, which is going to be awesome to discuss in future videos. Hint, hint. But yeah, so that's about it for this video. So next one is Chiruno, and she's going to be the last one on the list. But yeah, speaking of Chiruno, anyways, but yeah. Woo! Anyway, like always, this is Magi, and I'll see you guys in the next video.